That's my theme music. Today, we're gonna do a wax. Yes, we're gonna do the underarm. I'm going to teach you. Let's get to it. So I like this cream wax, Gigi. Yeah. So, and that's my wax. It came in this kit, but the only thing I ever use out of it is the actual wax. Part of my earrings. I had a thing to do, and I forgot to take them off. So I'm going to do that now because they keep making so much noise. You will also need some baby oil. I use grapeseed oil. I mix a little baby oil with it so I can have the smell. And it's smelling like a baby. You gotta get the strips muslin. You can get them yourself. You can cut them yourself. Get the muslin, which is just 100% cotton from like Joann's or a fabric store, craft store, and it's a little cheaper. These are like $5 at the beauty supply. This is going to be for our larger patches. I don't ever wax my legs because I shave like every other day because I don't like hair. So that's too much space. I go here because of the dark coloration. You don't want the dark color under your arm. If you notice after you shave a while, the skin starts to get beat up. Like really, it has to repair itself and heal itself with darker skin. And eventually the skin is really yucky. I wax here because I gym a lot. I don't like the hair. The hair retains the smell. I do understand when we were hunters and gatherers, the hair was needed to like make sure that bugs didn't crawl up in your yeah, and this isolates heat and all that. I don't want it. I gym too much. I don't want the smell. I don't want the hair. I'm going to teach you how to get rid of it. Okay, so first thing you do, first things first, and baby powder. One moment. I keep my baby powder in a little cup glass with the powder brush because I put it in my shoes. I put it, and this is actually not a bad powder for makeup. So I use this sometimes as a translucent powder if I'm going to be outside all day on a shoot. I just brush that on top if I'm out of everything else. It works. So first thing you do is take your oil. Make sure you're clean. Always be clean. No deodorant there. Oil. And you're going to, that's not the first thing you're going to do. First thing you're going to do is make sure that the hair is properly trimmed. I've done this before when the hair is really long. It's absolutely awful. So the first things first, you want to trim. And I've saved it for you. Saved it for you. So I was able to like save it for you, right? But it's been a challenge. And I just am so sad to let it go. Because it's my friend. Like literally I'll lay in bed and just, okay. Because it's my friend. I'll lay in bed and just, let's trim. Don't cut yourself. Be very careful not to cut yourself. So you're just going to trim the hair to 1/2 inch length. All you need is a 1/2 inch of hair. Then you take your baby oil. You're going to put, and this is going to help the wax not adhere to your skin, but the actual hair. So put a bit of baby oil on there. And then you're going to brush powder. It's going to help you not sweat. Do this when it's cold. Do it in a cold bathroom. If you do it while you're hot, the sweat is going to make the wax not stick to your hair. You're hot, the sweat is going to make the wax not stick to your hair or anything really, and it's yucky. So yucky. So I get my cream wax. I put this, it's about half full. I put it in the microwave for about a minute, and you'll follow the instructions on the whatever wax you like to use. I don't use the stuff that is the paper-free wax. I just don't like it. So I put it in the microwave for about a minute. Make sure it's about this texture. It still moves a bit, but it's not watery because you want it to set quickly, but you also want it to be able to manipulate it with a stick, right? And if it's too cold, it makes these ugly strings that get everywhere. So you hold your arm up, and I'm not a professional, as you can see, I kind of suck at this. You cover the surface of the hair, and I didn't trim some of these a whole lot, so you'll see how it kind of sticks to the paper. And you take your strip smooth it on. I like the smaller ones for these areas. And you're gonna not touch the wax, okay? So try to cover the wax with your strip and you smooth it on and you're gonna hold your skin taut. Hold it tight. Any lumps, bumps, mumps are going to make this really difficult. And this is it. Like after the first pull, it's over. After the first pull, it's over.
After the first pull, it's over.
The first pull is the worst. Kind of supposed to go in the opposite direction of hair growth, but with a pit, it's really hard. So you just hold skin tight. You see I'm holding here and you just, I didn't get it really tight. And just pull it. I didn't get a whole lot of hair out. So I'm going to go from the other direction, hold it down here, and ready? Pull it. Ooh! Daddy, that's really disgusting. So as you can see, when I pulled down, it didn't get much of anything, but since the hair is longer, it covered all of that wax with just hair pieces. And yeah.
Instead of the follicle up here. So we go again, okay? With this piece, you fold it in half. You don't want the wax getting everywhere. Cover the wax with the muslin or the strip so it doesn't get everywhere. This stuff is really hard to get out of everything. It comes off of your skin with the baby oil, but you don't want the baby oil on like your clothes in it. So you don't have to do any more oil, no more powder. You just go back with the wax. Put just enough. Cover it. Again, I'm a professional. And then
Cover. So since I'm going to pull up, I'm going to get my tab of muslin that I'm going to rip with. Now.
you really gotta push it into that wax. Okay, ready? Hold skin tight. Let's go again. Slow down there. Hold skin tight and
Pull up. Yeesh. We're going to go the other direction. And you can go diagonally sometimes. It works better if you go in like a, I didn't leave anything to pull. Let's just go up. Ugh, this is awful. But it's really not that bad. Once you get it, and I'm actually having to do it towards the camera, and ugh. So I can take this and do it again. Make sure you're pulling your skin tight. Yeah, diagonal is going to be the best way for this longer hair growth. Yank. Okay. And that one's pretty much full. Fold it in half, move it to the side, go again, and my wax actually might be getting too cool. That might be the problem also.
make sure it's not too cool. Because it goes on thicker when it's too cold and the wax is too thick and that's what makes it sit off. When it's too thick, it's kind of hard to get off. I mean, that's how we heat that. So, cold skin. Ooh, I got some on my hand. That's bad. Get on my hand just
Strip. But avoid that area and pull it. Woo, got some.
I can go back with the same strip because the pieces on it don't have wax.
Smooth it, pull it. And I'm going to get another because this is going to be hard to smooth with that piece of wax. So be very careful not to put your finger in the wax. Otherwise, you can't really pull it. So coming to the end of this stuff here, just pull it. There you go. And pull it. And I quite like doing it myself because I don't know. I can do it whenever I want. I can do it as often as I want. It's cheaper. Try not to go more than 2 pulls, 2-3 pulls. Same direction, same spot, because it's actually going to start pulling your skin off. That's bad also. Remember, if you miss pieces, you can go back through with tweezers. Get the extra stuff, yeah. Fold it. Move it. And I'm going to go one more pass, because I've got a couple of pieces on here still. Right there in the middle. I'll show you how to get the middle.
Yoink, 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 yoink.
Remember, if your wax gets too cold in between,
Just go warm it up, like put it back in the microwave. So, that's no portion. Be careful to avoid the wax already in your skin. Smooth it. Okay? And if that, really pull it tight because that middle portion sucks. It's a divot, it's a cavern. Yes. Come up. And just suck up the rest of the wax.
some of these areas I've done more than once because I'm trying to do it towards the camera and I'm pulling skin. You can actually see your skin on top of the wax. Like after you pull it, it's not pink and glossy. There's clearly skin. It's not bad, it's just your first layer. It's just going to be tender for a few days. Like when you put deodorant on, it might sting a bit. So here we are. We've got a little bit of wax everywhere. I'm going to take a strip and just clean up. Don't put any more wax on it. Clean up. Smooth it. Pull it. Smooth it. Pull it. Smooth it. You can kind of see the powder and the baby oil. It's gone. Okay. And I've got a couple of pieces that I'm going to try to get. And the stick is nice because, you know, you can put it directly, and it's just a popsicle stick. Put it directly, so I've got a piece here that I want to get, and you can spot treat. That way I'm not pulling all of my skin off. And smooth it. And I'm going to go this way, because if it wasn't getting it the other way, I want to pull it that way. Copy. Smooth it. Pull it. Woo! Smooth it, pull it, woo! Move it, Ric Flair, woo! Okay, got a little bit up at the top. I'm going to spot treat that. And it really doesn't take that long. If you're not trying to do it towards the camera, talk to a camera. If your wax doesn't get cool, it doesn't take long at all. So I've got a spot in here to get back. And I'm going to use the same strip because this one doesn't have much on it. Pull it tight and let go. Take it up. A little piece over here. There you go. Okay. Done. And when you're done, baby oil. This is really good for cleanup. And I like just putting it on my hand. You know, the wax I used to put it on the muslin and rub it off. Just put it on my hand. It's mine. You know. That's not hypoallergenic, but it's my pit, so I'm good on that. And this will cause the wax to break down and literally disintegrate, so you're not stuck with it everywhere, because it's almost impossible to get it off just with soap. It's wax, dude. It's wax. It's like bubble gum, literally. Okay, don't chew it though. Don't chew it. Okay. And then you take one of these strips, and you just kind of clean up the excess wax. If you've pulled skin, be careful. It'll be sensitive. Immediate hot shower, probably not such a good idea because it's going to be really sensitive. The oil is going to help soothe it. And at nighttime, rub a layer of Vaseline. So before you go to bed, just put a little slather of Vaseline on it. It's going to help the skin heal, help soothe it. Vaseline is fantastic. It's like a natural Band-Aid, liquid Band-Aid. Okay, so if you've got any extra hairs, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? Can you see that? Got a few extra hairs. Yeah. You can see that? There's a couple of extra. In there. Take it and okay, you're gonna squeeze and squeeze. You squeeze the skin. You just squeeze the excess. You shouldn't have a whole lot. And if there is a bit and you don't want to go back through and wax because you don't want to pull your skin, leave it. You can do this again in 2 or 3 days. And you're good. And it's not so much that people will notice, you know? As long as everything else is clear and you've only got like 3 hairs there, it's really not a big deal. Unless you let the hair grow for 3 months. Growing for a good
4 months. 6 months. Because you're doing a video tutorial.
And we're good here. Woo! No more hair. Oh man. And it's so soft. It lasts for a good month, maybe, a little longer. Just depends on how fast your hair grows. My hair grows really fast. I take hair, skin, and nail vitamins to keep the nails, hair, and skin growing well. And yeah, no dark skin, no yucky smell. I have OCD. I have to get every single hair out. And we're good. All right. So we're going to move on to Sasquatch. And I just am so sad to let it go.